So where did the idea come from for starting up the Gibbs Timber Frame business?
Well, I've been a carpenter for about 25 years and built my own place probably about 5 years ago in a timber frame, and liked the idea, the concept, the ease of it all going together, and from there sort of started the business up from there, really.
Where did you get inspiration for your business model from?
Well, I've always been a self-motivated person, and I like to sort of put the time in and think of different ideas. I think service to a customer who's spending quite a lot of money on a house that they're going to live in for quite some time is very important.
Your recent expansion and the trying out of new concepts, is that in response to your market area expanding?
Well, the timber frame industry, as you know, we're sort of in a recession at the moment, where we're hopefully going to be coming out of it very soon. But the idea is to diversify, which we've expanded our business from 1,800 square foot into 16,000 square foot now over the last 4.5 years, where we've gone from making timber frames to manufacturing trusses now, and also manufacture eco joists, which are engineered. Coupled with that, we're now pushing on with oak frame buildings as well, and also the easy space concept, which is the prefabricated buildings, or modules as people know them. Well, the idea of this concept is to try and have these modules built in a factory environment, which you obviously have good quality control, coupled with the workmanship is overlooked at all times, and we'd like to think there aren't any excuses with regard to people not turning up on site, and we just believe the quality would be far greater. It would be a lot quicker, we believe 25% quicker than doing a normal extension, and probably the same applies with the cost saving as well, about 25%. So we would like to try and be able to create something in a workshop, put it onto a lorry, take it to site, crane it in position in a day or so, and then someone's got their whole extension there ready to walk straight into, and finished and painted.
And how does easy space differ from traditional extensions?
Well, the difference between normal extensions, I mean, when you have deep foundations and concrete pours, we're trying to work on the basis of using a lightweight module which will sit on some helical screw piles, which are screwed down into the ground, which is on a normal size extension would be around about a day's work for 2 or 3 guys, eliminating the deep trenches, the muck away, the concrete pour, ecologically, environmentally friendly to all of us, and we believe that it's better going that way and doing our bit for the environment.
What market research did you do before launching Easy Space?
I saw quite a lot of supplements on the mainland advertising sort of outbuildings, home offices, and there are a few other companies on the mainland that do these sort of things, but they do the more prefab panels, where the panels are prefabricated but taken to site and all erected on site. We're trying to go one step further and actually prefabricate the whole thing, so it's actually one module, and take it to site and crane it in position.
How many staff do you employ now?
Currently there's 7 employed. There's 4 in the workshop, myself, my wife, and Simon Ball, who's the manager. I basically overlook the company and sort of the general running of it. Simon Ball, the manager, he sort of generally runs the timber frame side of it. I look after the roof side of it, coupled with the timber engineering on the floor joists. So a lot of stuff myself and Simon share. With regard to the advertising, I look after that myself. The accounts are normally, we have a bookkeeper who comes in 2-3 times a week, and we have obviously accountants that do all our accounts for us at the end of the year. And the HR is done normally by myself or Lisa, my wife, and also the health and safety is overseen by one of the guys in the workshop.
Where do you recruit your staff from, and do you provide on-the-job training?
Normally recruitment is done through the local paper, of which we would obviously all train people up to our specification, and we do pride ourselves on our quality control. We use subcontractors to erect our buildings. We do have two guys who work for us all the time on site, so they tend to go from extension, or they do houses, or they do flats.
And how do you market and advertise your business?
Well, with regard to marketing, we're now pushing towards advertising in the island magazines and also the island press. We do write to people who have planning applications and planning approvals to let them know that we are here to advise and help them through the time of building, which can be quite stressful, especially if you're building a home as well. There's a lot to know about it. We'd just like to be able to give them a bit of security to say that we're always at the end of the phone to answer their questions.
Where would you like to see your business in 5 years' time?
Well, still like it to be here, and hopefully be able to expand our business to a certain. We have the capacity to expand twofold, if not threefold. We could possibly go into different areas, but just expand it to be able to give more to the local community.
But right now, is the current recession affecting your business or plans for the future?
Well, plans for the future, we're still ploughing ahead with plans. I mean, we obviously are pushing the easy space concept forward. We also are looking into supplying all our timber frames recycled newspaper as insulation, which is a product that's been around for a while but just needs to be introduced to the island, and there are a few homes that have been installed with this recycled newspaper, which is a far better product than using fiberglass, which is obviously creates so many CO2s to produce. So we're looking to push forward with that. The eco modules we're looking to push forward with as well. Business could be better, I mean, probably for everyone on the island, but we've just got to make most of what we've got at the moment, and hopefully ride the storm and come out the other side smelling of roses.
Do you have any advice for anyone who is thinking of growing their own business?
Well, I mean, many businesses have different ways of growing. I would say that it's really to really think about it and think about the cost implications as well. You're not going to make the right choice the first time. Some choices that we've made where we've expanded right at the height of the recession was probably a choice that I'm probably thinking now I shouldn't have done, but I mean, we've got the facility, we've got the angle to expand, so it's a careful thought process, I believe.
What do you think have been the key factors in your company's success to date?
Motivation, hard working, everyone does their bit in the company. I mean, we have some loyal customers as well who keep coming back to us. We give them a good service, a good product, and we give it at a competitive price.